Okay, so we are at 38 North Garfield Street. We are at the rear entrance to the yard. On this particular project, we first installed a 6-foot privacy fence all the way around the property. The rear here has 5-foot board-on-board with a 1 foot of square privacy lattice at the top. We also have gates with arbors overhead leading into the yard, and we have included lockable gravity latches that are key locked from both sides so the door can be secured. Coming into the back here, we have a geocut flagstone walkway that is partitioned by a stacked fieldstone retaining wall for the flower beds, leading around to a open geocut flagstone patio that's sat on top of loose gravel and bordered by flower beds on both sides. In the back, we removed an existing screen porch that was too small for the area, and we have built what is roughly a 16 by 16 foot A-frame screened-in porch with PVC AZEK porch flooring, panorama composite railing, all PVC plastic trim boards painted with 6-inch oversized gutters on both sides, a solid PVC skirt that keeps the critters from getting underneath the deck and also gives it a nice finished out look. Electrical outlet along with floodlights, replaced some trim boards on the garage here as well as repainting the windows. Have an area here for the future grill with a gas line, nice flower beds with a little pathway coming through between the garage and the porch up to a set of cascading stairs leading up to trapezoidal landing. Have Anderson storm door in almond color along with a graspable handrail to get in and out. Coming into the porch, you now see the nice tongue and groove PVC flooring, which gives a really nice finished solid appearance, and pretty railing. We also went above and beyond on the trim here, bottom skirt with base cap moldings with additional base cap molding at the top, arched PVC trim board, and then coming up to a crown molding and then a ceiling trim, finishing this out with beaded plywood and 1x4 trim, painting the ceiling white to give a little contrast between the tan color of the wall post and rail and the again, panorama composite railing, outlets along the posts, one on each side. Also an outlet on the main wall of the house, light switches for carriage light on the wall, speakers against the house for entertainment. We've also removed the old aluminum siding off of the house, which, as you can see, well, not very well here, but you can see that there's vinyl siding on the outside. We've removed that and finished it out to give it a more interior appearance, but also using exterior graded materials such as the flat PVC sheets and then PVC trim boards. exterior rated ceiling fan with light kit. Anderson storm door again. And then we're moving back out of the porch, downstairs, patio, flagstone veneer over the existing concrete stoop going to the garage. Replaced the door, access door for the garage. Flagstone patio walkway that leads around to the side to a side portico over side entry door, also with the panorama composite railing, PVC trim boards, movable ladders, and arched beadboard ceiling, as well as the veneered flagstone with stacked fieldstone risers to complement the retaining walls in the back, and flagstone veneer over the patio. Now we're transitioning into large field stepstones that bring us around past the herb garden and the AC unit, which has a lattice enclosure with a gate for access, another gate leading from the backyard into the front yard with the small arbor and the lockable gravity latch. So as you can see here, the gravity latch has a key cylinder on the back, simple push. Simple push allows us to open the gate and brings us into the front yard, where we have full-size portico on the front of the house, same panorama composite railing, same PVC trim, all the same quality workmanship and detail. Nice fence flanking both sides of the house, walkway to more geocut flagstone patio, and railing leading down to the street. As we continue around the house, we have a nice view of the front, where we have the arched ceiling, dropped pendulum light, and replaced door and satellite windows, so that everything here in the front is all new, complete with gutters, downspouts, flagstone veneer, stone risers, landscaping, new sod, retaining walls. And let me get a shot of this front, which is really attractive from the street. That's just a beautiful front yard. Thank you so much. One last thing, we want to go to the side here again. Matching gate, fence on this side, gravity latch which allows us in easily, and then we have artificial turf on this side of the house where mowing would be an issue, along with flagstone runway for trash cans and things of that like. And that allows us to come all the way around. New AC unit, mulch beds, better view of what that PVC skirting looks like. One last item I want to point out are the trim boards for the porch. If you notice, the trim on the outside looks exactly like the inside, but you'll also notice that the screen runs behind those trim boards, or in between. So each one of these exterior trim boards are identical to the interior and can be removed in one piece in order to allow for screen that's been damaged by birds or falling limbs or what have you to be replaced easily and then put back up without having been destroyed, adding additional cost to that replacement. And last shot, pretty.